Hey, it's August 19th, and it's time for your Friday eBlast. Hey, so this weather is now getting hot again, which is great because I don't want summer to end. So we're enjoying the summer. So a couple of things coming up, just a real quick reminders. Church services on Sunday, this Sunday at 9 o'clock. We have all the kids' stuff ready to go. So if you want to bring children to the service, that's great. We have the Sunday school, our kickoff date and our sign up for Sunday school looks like September 11th. And we have a bunch of stuff that we're getting ready to do on that September 11th. Service outdoors, we got some cards, we got some food, it's a welcome back Sunday, September 11th. But this Sunday, what's a little different is after the service, immediately following the service, I'm going to give you time for a cup of coffee. And if we got a donut, we'll get some of that. But we'll go right upstairs. I'm gonna do like a 45-minute workshop, 45 minutes, whatever we start, 45 minutes and we're done, on how to tell your story. And specifically, it's like the story of God in your life story. I have found over the years that, there are people that want to argue theology or doctrines or things like that. I have never found that really compelling or inviting. I'm not saying there's not a place for doctrine or belief, but it's not really compelling and powerful change. The first really big shaking in my life that made me reconsider God was, believe it or not, when my parents told me their story, because they had gone through a conversion while I was away, and I knew there before, and they talked about what happened, how they kind of came across Jesus, like how did that occur, and what happened, and how things changed. Very powerful. And there's varieties of ways. There's not just one set way to tell your story. There's all kinds of ways to do that. But what I want to do is to give you a framework to think about. If I got into a conversation with somebody and they asked me a question or their opportunity was there, how would I tell my story? It's extremely powerful for people who hear that. It might be more compelling than anything we do on Sunday in a church, to hear that story. God works in amazing ways through your story. So I'd like to invite you to come on up. We're going to be kind of short and to the point. We're going to talk about to do that. I'll give you some examples and a little time to talk about how you might do that. And then if there's some people that work on the stories, what I really want to do is start dropping people's story into our service and onto our website to do video recordings, which that way if you feel like you want to start again, you can do it again. But how powerful would it be if when people came to say, well, what's your church like? What they saw was like a little library of people saying their story. Think about how different our stories are and how different the people who listen to our stories are. It's just a really great way to make that connection. So you may want to, exploring your own story, not only for the benefit of the hearer, helps you also to trace where has God been at work in your life. So anyway, church service on Sunday. Immediately following that, we'll take 45 minutes to learning to tell my story. We'll do that. We have a lot of stuff coming up that you can see in your in the text below, including pizza, prayer, and a pint is coming up. I got the conference coming up in September, kickoff on September 11th. All kinds of good things coming up. So God bless you. Have a great time, great weekend. And hopefully we will worship the Lord together, the really center of our life. So thanks, and we'll talk to you soon.